atrocious pinball draft.
Let's
I
say
think.
the pinball draft is hype.
Not necessarily atrocious, but it's like an affront to drafting.
All right, we are live.
It's risky.
Turn on the stream. Got me, Tim, Cly, and Hubs looking at the guillotine draft. 18-man draft. There's a pretty active draft. A few auto drafters towards the end. Tim had some thoughts on the draft. Should we just? Do you want to start you said you want to start with pinball team, or do you want to go from like left to right, or you want to give like your initial thoughts on the draft?
There's definitely a noticeable bottom two, but other than that, it's probably up for debate. The Taylor's auto draft is pretty brutal.
Yeah,
Got
some injured boys in there, suspended boys.
Yeah, the Judkins and Addison and
Spears.
And I couldn't imagine starting Fields week 1 with your life on the line.
Yeah, that's a rough QB room too.
Maybe start Sanders instead. That one's a freebie. He gets a pass if he's going to be starting 2 tight ends and a rookie, and you just hope someone really lays an egg on that auto, so you can pay $400 or $500.
I had a nightmare like the other night. That I like checked my phone and it said Odunze was injured.
Oh wow!
I have him in a couple spots, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever had that. It's like you're half asleep, you check your phone. I don't know. You think you're checking your phone, but yeah, woke up and it was not true.
So looking at Taylor's starting roster week 1, Justin Fields, Josh Jacobs, Kenneth Walker, good so far. Drake London, solid. Waddle, good. And you got Muth, Judkins, and Addison. So those 2 flex spots will have to go to the bench. Who's he going to start? Tyrone Tracy and Jalen Knoll or Spears if he's ready to go.
Tracy should be a decent start because Scadabo's injured, and I think Tracy's the one over him anyway. But he should get the bulk of the work. It's really just like if Neighbors plays week 1, because I think he hasn't been practicing too much, and without Neighbors, like Tracy's probably going to have a much tougher time. With Neighbors, he still might have a tough time, but it should be easier.
Yeah, Justin Fields gets Pittsburgh week 1, so I mean, if he can get 20-something points, he might survive. But he's going to be really dying for points.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's gonna need Taylor's gonna need like a Josh Jacobs, Drake London, Kenneth Walker carry, I think. If Kenneth Walker is healthy for week 1. I think he's healthy right now, but he's been kind of like popping up on the injury report and then not, and so.
So what's the excuse for pinball taking only 2 running backs?
I don't know. Yeah. I think he was here for the whole draft or almost all of it. I guess he just, really believes in those wideouts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. That's
And especially with your 2, I mean, if McCaffrey gets injured, he's essentially going to be a free out.
Well, isn't Joe Mixon? Isn't he hurt expected to be hurt for a while? So he really only has 1 running back for week 1.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if Mixon plays week 1. So, well, interesting choice to say the least.
Yeah. So since the waivers are going to open on the Wednesday before the first game, he'll probably want to drop one of his wideouts and pick up some RB3 that maybe will get him a point or 2.
Yeah, pick up anybody to start because Mixon will be lucky to get through week 1.
Yep.
He's going to need a Joe Burrow 40-point game.
Right. Yeah. He also only has Joe Burrow, and for some reason, if Joe misses week 1, he's sick to his stomach or something. He's got no quarterback, so that's
Yeah, I mean, and
that's
his
tough.
wide receiver, I guess he picked 7 in a row because he's got McLaurin. So who knows if he's even going to play week 1.
Hmm.
And wide
Oh, man.
receiver 2, Cooper Cup, is an interesting decision, I guess. I don't know if I'd feel super
He's a
confident.
very bold drafter.
starting.
Yep.
It's like every player feels risky.
I mean, if he survives week 1 with Taylor's suspensions and who knows what else, then
Yep.
he needs to spend as much money as possible because he did not set himself up.
Yeah. It's probably like a 60-70% chance that Penball or Taylor goes out week 1. I would say at least a 50%. I think. Just on paper at the moment, a lot of things could happen, but
Yeah. Those
both
are
their teams are pretty questionable for week 1. But you never know. CMC could drop like a 30 or 40 point game, and he's fine. So
Go after that's
mm,
the running backs. Everyone's running backs look pretty shaky.
it's hard with 18 players because the RVs get thin quick.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
help. It doesn't help when Zach Daddy's taking 3 in a row.
Exactly.
3 good RBs in a
Zach
row.
Daddy has some very questionable receivers.
Oh yeah.
Jaden Reed, wide receiver 1.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Keon Coleman is a donut waiting to happen for sure.
And Jalen McMillan, he's like wide receiver 4 on the team.
He's got to
Yeah.
start Pitts, and the fact that he has to start Pitts is kind of scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he has to start Hawkinson and Pitts.
Well, this
Both.
says RBs give him a pretty good floor, so
Yeah, he should be fine week 1, but he's going to want to definitely build up that wide receiver room.
yeah, he should
But I
be
mean, it
safe for a
could
couple weeks.
be a good strat to since there seems to be more receivers than running backs.
Yeah.
Having a good core of running backs and then building up the wideouts as the weeks pass, because RBs might just be there's going to be fewer of them, and they might be
More expensive.
really expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the draft because obviously the receivers are scary, but if he can survive for 3-4 weeks, get some more receivers in there.
Yeah.
Those RBs are a good floor.
Right. Also, something that is kind of, unless you really look at it like before the draft, it's kind of hard to do it during, but the bye weeks, like his 3 running backs have good bye weeks. Well, 2 of them are actually on the same week, which isn't ideal, but like they're pretty late, like week 12, week 11, week 11. And, some players like Brooke with Bijan Robinson, Bijan has a bye week on week 5, so it's like
those week 5 buys are scary.
Yeah,
Guillotine.
that's really scary, especially since Brooke picked at the 103 because he's putting that much like extra emphasis on that player since he picked him so early, and he's not going to have him week 5.
I think for Zach Daddy's draft, if I were to change something, I don't know about the Hawkinson at pick 4. I think he should have got like his wide receiver 1 right there.
Yeah.
Unless he's really confident that J.J. McCarthy's going to be throwing to Hawk a lot, but I don't know. I'd rather just get the wide receiver 1 right there. Travis Hunter, Kevin Ridley, one of those
It's
guys.
Same problem with Fuzz and taking Bowers and Allen. Then he goes RB, and he's got to start Ricky and Pittman. Is
Right.
kind of sketch.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. In the chat, he even said these receivers stink right now as he's
Yeah,
trying to pick them.
I kind of went hero wide receiver getting BTJ. I don't know if I would go hero tight end personally.
I think Fuzzy's 4 picks are pretty good floor. Bowers, Josh Allen, Chubin Swift. Like that's a good floor right there. You'll need those guys to deliver. Pretty much everyone needs their first 4 picks to just like deliver, or they're just
Yeah.
kind of screwed.
I wasn't happy about Kalai sniping McBride from me.
Sorry about that.
But I don't mind chasing. I don't mind. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I was considering Burrow or McBride there, and then Burrow got taken. So I was like, well, I'm taking McBride.
Yeah.
The Hubs draft is a
So-
little bit sus. Like, should we go to the Hubs draft?
What's
It's-
that?
Yeah,
First
It's
RB,
alright.
6th
and
round.
Hudson.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like Zach ported the RBs.
I like Nico
Um,
JSN,
Feels like
but
he should have
after
punted
that-
QB and not taken Mahomes.
Mahomes is
got-
kind of gross.
Even if you got James Conner there,
Yeah.
you'd probably feel a little bit better.
Yeah, if he had Connor at your third pick, that'd be nice.
I think
I mean,
I think the Mahomes is a bit early. Like I would
Yeah.
probably rather have Mayfield than Mahomes. I'd rather
Well, you
have
got
Knicks than
JJ in the
Mahomes.
ninth. So, like, even if you have Connor and you still get JJ, you kind of still feel comfortable enough.
Yeah, because Connor as your RB1 would be nice, and Sharp as your RB2, because your RBs right now are horrible. Oh my god.
oh, they're bad.
They're donut. They
Um,
could all drop a donut. In theory, they could. I mean,
They could,
Sharp will give you like 2 points.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets a touchdown.
Well-
You need him to get a touchdown. Steal him from Walker.
I have a vision.
Oh man.
But so I think my logic during the draft was, yeah, the 3rd round reversal. Okay. So a ton of RBs are being taken, and then there's a huge QB run. So I was like, I need to
QBs
take.
are pretty sporadic. You talk about the second round, those QBs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
If you don't
yeah.
get if you don't get one of those top
top
guys, you should probably
five
just wait. I don't
All
know.
went in that second
Yeah, I probably-
round. And
Yeah, but there's like 18 people, so I wasn't sure like when I'm going to get a QB. I'm fine with it. Mahomes could have a bounce back season. I mean, I think
well, even
there's,
if you take Metcalf and then instead of taking Odunze, you can take another running back. You might feel a little bit better.
Like instead of a Dunze, you could have got like Ramondre or Javonte Williams. Like they're currently.
I'm
guess
high
the
on
workload.
Dunze. I'm high on Dunze.
Oh, Bears
like-
boy.
Yeah,
There's a lot of mouths to feed on the Bears. I do like Odunze, but it's just
For a floor
is
play.
he gonna
he's a
get the
4-4.
volume? yeah.
well, I think the worst part about my team is my week 8. I have so many
You're not.
buys.
Don't
week
worry
8.
about week 8 hubs. That's far
Oh,
away.
wow.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely don't worry about week 8.
Yeah, if I get there.
Yeah.
The RB.
There's going to be a lot of free agents before then.
Yeah, I'll have some work to do, but I mean, you never know.
Yeah, you
Sharp
gotta
could be.
be active on those waivers. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At least Taylor has some decent
That's like
RBs
things
and he
like-
loses.
You get a lot of parity in those middle rounds for these guillotine drafts.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the 1 and the 18 have pretty similar, at least. And then you get to the center, and it's like QB, tight end. Some people go all wide receiver.
Yeah. I like
How
my
about-
draft. And I'll stand by it.
I hope you're successful. How about that Bobcat Magic draft? He was learning to play Magic the Gathering while he was attempting to draft, and I think he picked Ashton Genty and autoed many of the others.
So he has 2, I guess, by week 8 running backs as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that 8 seems like a pretty common one.
Yeah.
He got Rashi Rice in the 4th, and while Rice is a good player, he could very well get suspended before the season.
I guess his
I don't
draft
know.
is his draft is all right.
Magic.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely all right, but if
Rashi
Rice is
out,
suspended,
though, yeah, that's kind of scary.
yeah,
Who's throwing to Olave? Tyler Shuck. What's his name?
Shuck, yeah, Tyler Shuck, I think is how you say it. Yeah, it's like I don't know with Olave. I'd probably start Jennings over Olave.
Yeah. Let me look at what's his starting roster? Yeah.
I mean, he's got good RBs, and then if Rice plays,
But if
it's
Rice misses, he has to put in Jawan Jennings. Then who's in his
Yeah.
other flex spot? No.
but yeah. I mean, he's
yeah,
got Kyler and Tua. He's got two tight ends as well. I really like stacking up on the QBs and tight ends just in case one of them misses. You have a backup instead of having to get. I don't know. I don't even know who's available at QB for waivers. It's probably.
Jackson Dart, maybe. Is he out there?
Well, no, Dart was drafted by CNLs.
There's probably no
I
one
think
out there then.
I think it's Shuck
Yeah, it's
or
probably just
Cousins.
Shuck or Cousins.
And Flacco.
No, Flacco was drafted by Zane.
What?
Yeah, most of the starting QBs got taken.
Yeah, QBs are real thin. So if you only have one, like the pinball whiz,
I only got one. I'm hoping.
or
Bo Nix will be
like you,
solid.
But it's like Bo Nix is solid unless for some
gets
reason
hurt,
he
yeah.
doesn't play.
There's that small chance. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I would have liked to get a second quarterback, so that's one regret that I had.
Mhm.
Just to have that patch that out just in case. Otherwise,
yeah. I mean, you should be fine. It's just for some reason if he doesn't play.
yeah, nice to have a backup. Oh, we were talking about hubs, then we were talking about the cat.
Yeah.
We talked about Fuzzy a little bit.
Yeah, we could go back to Fuzzy. He's got the Bowers and Loveland. You know, he really likes both of those tight ends, and he probably reached on Loveland a bit, but it could work out for him. Putting him in the flex. It is not tight end premium though, so
It's definitely not the most appealing draft.
The
I
Dylan
mean,
Sampson pick is pretty good, and you never know what's going to happen with Judkins.
Right, yeah, because Judkins, there's a high chance Judkins does not play week one.
You might be starting Sampson over Loveland personally. Like, I don't know if you want to start a rookie tight end week one.
Yeah, on an offense that has a lot of mouths to feed.
Yeah,
I mean, his starting roster is solid. There's no major holes like some other ones we've looked at. Like
Pittman and
Josh
Ricky
Palmer
are
maybe the worst player on his starting roster.
definitely
But he'll probably
don't.
put in Loveland over Josh Palmer, right?
Maybe.
He'll buy the best receiver the first couple weeks and kind of coach through the first half like usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have like a pretty good
so.
floor. You can kind of coast.
Yeah. Allen's a really good floor for sure.
Yeah. I guess Fuzzy got a solid draft. No major holes. Or what about the CNL's draft? Next one over. RB1 is Jalen Warren. RB2 is Jaden Blue. Question marks. They're not super reliable. They're not the worst options out there either.
Right. I think Warren will probably start the season as the RB1 on the Steelers, unless Caleb Johnson is really wowing them. Yeah. So he should be good early. As for Jaden Blue, I'm not sure.
His first four picks are pretty nice. That's a pretty good floor. Amon-Ra high floor. Jalen Hurts high floor. Garrett Wilson's got pepper of targets. Travis Hunter is an exciting pick, so it's a fun player to have. That's a pretty fun draft.
Yeah.
Jonnu, hopefully Aaron Rodgers throws to Jonnu. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. He only has the one tight end, and Jonnu has been pretty. He was really cooking last year on the Dolphins, but
that was
new team with new quarterback.
They might want his pass or his rush blocking abilities, not his pass catching.
Yeah, he is really really solid at that too, I believe. So yeah.
What's his starting roster? I'll look at it.
Yeah, Amon-Ra falling to the 14th pick.
Yeah, that's pretty far.
Pretty far. I would have thought he would have gone Like I was tempted to take him, but I thought
Yeah.
Henry had a better floor.
Yeah, I would have been stoked to get Amon Ra at 15.
Yeah, for sure. So, Tim, tell us about your draft. How good is it? How far are you going to make it?
I like my draft a lot more than I think I have in the last couple of years, but we'll see how Hampton is. I think One Eye Najee encourages the pick a little bit.
Yeah. So your wide receiver 2 is Rashid Shaheed. You like him?
I'm not stoked about it, but
Yeah.
if I can get maybe a Drake London or, you get Addison after the suspension, might feel a little bit more comfortable.
You got to hope Mark
We'll
Andrews is
see.
involved. Maybe Isaiah likely makes it back in time. And
Yeah, no, nah,
I feel like Mark
like
Andrews in the
Mark.
5th is kind of early. I don't know. Do you like the pick there?
I like Mark. I don't love Mark. It was maybe that would be the one pick that changed because I don't know. I don't know if I like Jalen Warren,
Maybe you
Olave.
could have
I
grabbed a
just looked
receiver
at all
there.
the receivers. They all just kind of
They're
stink.
pretty mid, yeah,
I
but
mean, maybe Odunze before. Yeah, I don't know. Jacoby Myers. I'm not in love with him. Cooper Cup, Olave. That's kind of that gross
at least
middle tier.
Jacoby should have a pretty decent floor. I mean, he'll probably get his targets right. Should get like at least like 8 points a game. I don't know. Or I guess touchdown.
Yeah,
Jacoby,
I can always
Jacoby's kind of a
start
sleeper.
Arroyo. Just
Oh
go
yeah,
Oh, you got 3 tight ends. Okay, I see.
yeah. You're plenty good on tight ends. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I like the draft. It's a little thin on wideouts, but other than that, it looks pretty solid. Like that you got Milrow, although Darnold is likely starting over him, but at least it's a QB that maybe if the Hawks are just assume week 1, like if for some reason Daniels can't play. Maybe the Hawks are blowing out the other team in garbage time. Milrow gets you like 5-10 points or something. So
Yeah, we're gonna blow out the Niners week 1. That'd be pretty
yeah,
exciting.
you gotta make a strong statement week 1.
So Tim, your brother is the one HC, right? Who had the
Yes.
101. Okay, let's talk about his team.
Go for it.
I'll let you take this one because I'm not a huge fan.
It's rough being in the 1 spot. I think I like it more than other people's drafts. It feels comfortable enough. I don't hate having Herbert week 1. I mean, Worthy, Shakir, and Chase is comfortable, especially in an 18 team. And even if for some reason I don't know, I don't not like it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the 101 in a different guillotine league that a couple of us are in here. So I'm like trying to like look at that and it's like, ooh, it's gonna be kind of a tough spot to draft. So I will say he did good for the spot, the 3rd round
Yeah, I
reversal.
think if anything, the only other thing you maybe go RB if you go like Bijan or Gibbs, and then you can get the wide receivers definitely look better in rounds 2 and 3 than 4 and 7. More of a hero RB where you can pick up I mean, even in 5, 6, or 7, you might be able to snag someone and feel a little bit more comfortable with 2 more. I mean, if you're getting Pickens or Ladd or Adams, even Devontae Smith or Tet, it's like Bijan, Pickens, Adams feels maybe a little bit better than Chase, Cook, Montgomery.
Right.
Well, you're in that league. that I'm in with the 101. So I don't know if you're playing mind games with me, buddy, or not. But no, I like that logic.
It's strategy. I don't know how comfortable I would be if I went like quarterback on the back end of the reversal, because then it feels like you're gonna be super super light.
Right.
It kind of feels like if you're on the 1 or the 18 slot, you're a little more hamstrung to pushing off tight end and quarterback because you
Mhm.
need that early value a lot more.
Right.
Unless you're getting like Allen in at the 218 or your second pick, that something crazy like that.
The with the 1HC's draft, Shakir in the 6th, I like Shakir a lot, but he did get a high ankle sprain,
Oh,
and at the time he was questionable, like during the draft with the high ankle sprain, I believe. So I would definitely have not taken him at that spot if I was drafting there, just because I was trying to not draft any players that were like limited or suspended or anything, unless I like the value was too good, like Shakir in like the 9th or 10th, then sure. But that early, I would rather take like Josh Downs or somebody like that.
It was definitely a bad string of everyone seemed injured at the
Yeah,
turn, where you'd be like looking through, just like kind of pick your poison.
right. Yeah, and that's tough. I mean, like at the time of the draft, Ladd was had the injury designation, but it got removed like yesterday or today. So it's just something small, probably.
Well, at least he's got two receivers already. So if Shakir does miss time,
Right.
he doesn't have to feel forced to
Yeah.
get something.
No,
It
it's
was
definitely not the
a
worst pick.
horrible
Yeah.
starting. I mean, I know Bucky Irving's got the job, but White could get you 10 points.
Mhm.
Even Narwhal's Bayshall. It seems like he's kind of winning the job there.
Actually, I think Rashad White is injured. I think it was only a couple days ago, though. I don't know what kind of injury.
People are dropping like flies.
They are. It's gonna be a struggle. What do you guys think about Zane's draft?
take a look.
Zane picking Gibbs at the 102. It's a bit higher than I guess more traditional
And Kittle at
ADP would
the. Yeah,
probably take.
Zane loves his younger players, except Kittle. That's the one, the old guy he picked.
Yep.
But it's a understandable pick. So wide receiver 1 is Pickens. Wide receiver 2, Matthew Golden, who you hope is involved early on.
Mhm.
He seems like
Down.
the only healthy wide receiver in Green Bay right now, so might be lucky with that one.
Yep. Yeah, and he's got Trevion Henderson on New England. You know, he's been looking really good in the preseason so far, but you know, he could be on a limited snap count, could be splitting week 1 with Ramondre. It's hard to know.
Yeah, he's just like such an exciting player. It's like it's fun to take him.
Yeah.
And there's
Oh,
some
yeah.
serious upside there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we
I think
like May this year? Is
Who's got
starting
May
him week
versus-
1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder who's the New England playing.
I feel like the Gibbs thing though, like probably has the most upside maybe out of those 3. Like the 2, 3, 4 picks. Like I think if you take any of those running backs, you're pretty safe.
Yeah.
So I don't hate the Gibbs
I think
pick.
I'd rather have Bijan, but I understand the Gibbs. But Gibbs, like
Yeah.
Monty is still there. I don't know. Behind
Yeah.
him, Bijan is just like so solid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bijan is, you know, Bijan and Saquon get the far and away the bulk of the
The lion's
carries.
share,
But yeah,
And the
but
Lions,
Gibbs
they
and
lost their OC, their coach, and their OC, right?
Yeah.
They
But
lost
yeah,
their
with-
center. I don't know. They should still be
Yeah.
good, but
Gibbs and Monty, it's definitely more of a split.
yeah.
So
Like if Monty takes a couple touchdowns from him, all of a sudden Zane's in trouble. I don't know.
it
Yeah.
could very well be.
It could very well work out extremely well too. There's always that.
Oh yeah.
I would just rather have Bijan, I think.
hmm
I agree.
Yeah.
I guess not a lot to say about Zane's team. He's got the Patriots stack with May and Henderson.
Well,
Receivers are a bit sus. Hopefully Pickens is involved on the Cowboys, and the Packers
Yeah.
involved Matthew Golden early on. Rookies aren't always involved right away. We saw JJ's rookie year took a few weeks.
mhm.
Oh, maybe they really need Golden. Maybe he thinks they'll use him right away.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of the other Packers players are injured, like Tim said. So I think Golden might just be Golden and some tight ends and Jacobs out there.
Yeah, they play the Lions. They'll probably need to score at least. I don't know. Maybe don't hate Golden week 1. Pickens, best time to have Pickens before Dak gets injured. Dak will probably be able to get him the ball.
It's like the first game of the season is Cowboys Eagles. Is that right? So we got first game of the season, Cowboys Eagles. George Pickens. Okay, Shane will be watching that game.
Oh yeah. I have Dak Prescott as my QB1. If he, I never want any player to get injured, but if he gets injured later in the season, at least hopefully he starts out strong. But I got him in Penix, and then
Yeah.
I started, just on my draft. I started with Henry, just because I feel like he has a pretty solid floor. Same with McBride. McBride, like the receiver 1 on the Cardinals, at least last year. I believe I'm sure he got more targets than Marv, right? I think so.
Probably. More catches, probably for sure.
More catches, yeah. And I got Sutton, Flowers, Myers. They're all the ones on their teams, I believe. Although Flowers is maybe the 2 to Mark Andrews still.
And Myers to
At least-
Bowers maybe too.
Yeah, Myers. So they're in like they're the 1 for the wide receivers, but on the team, yeah, maybe they're the 2.
Should
but,
still get their targets. Yeah.
Yeah. With my 6th round, I wanted another running back, and I was like, man, they're really getting thin here. I was definitely considering Charbonnet over Mason, but Hubbs took Charbonnet, so I don't have to consider it. But
Mason seems
Yeah, I
solid. I mean,
yeah, I don't know the split, but I think if Ken Walker is healthy, the split may be better with Aaron Jones and Mason. So
yeah, makes sense.
yeah. But if Walker was hurt like week 1, then Charbonnet would get everything. So, I got Dak because when Dak's healthy, he can really put up points, and I'm excited to see him with with CD and Pickens. Yeah, and especially if Parsons holds out, their defense is probably not going to be that hot without Parsons. So he's gonna need to try to really throw it to those wide receivers. Got Algier because I don't know, like he's a very capable RB, and if Bijan misses any time, he can slot right in, and he's shown that he can put up the points. Solid backup. I just took a chance with how do you say his last name? Beck or
Beck. I don't know. I've heard
Besh,
it.
yeah.
I guess
But,
that's the second Raiders receiver. I don't know. If
Yeah, my logic on that is like if Myers misses time like week 1, then I could probably just slot like batch in there, and
The pickings are pretty thin there. Sorry,
yeah,
not many people pick over them.
yeah, and then I got Penix because just I want another quarterback, and so, just in case something happened to Prescott, and Marks. I know that Mixon is expected to miss time, so maybe Marks
Yeah, I was eyeing
gets
Marks in that
an
round, and you took
opportunity
him.
early, you know. And it took Coker. He was putting up some points last year, and I know that Tet McMillan is probably he's either the one or gonna be the one very soon in Carolina, but he is a rookie, and Coker could start out similar or even more targets. So, but and I think Coker's the 2 on the Panthers, like compared to Ted at least, and with some with some games down. So I thought had
I don't
some
know.
potential
I think
for a
Niles'
late
pick
round.
on the 12th is a little bit better.
Oh yeah, I mean the thing is, Amari Cooper's older though. Niles was going for 30-plus-year-olds. Except
Cooper's not even on a team, is he?
he's not, but he could be.
I'm just joking, yeah, because he's not even on a team.
Yeah. and then I just decided to get a second tight end, and then I just got a third tight end. So there you go.
Is there much to say about Niles' team? Besides, he just drafted a bunch of old fogies.
Yeah, a bunch of
I think he was just going for old guys.
Yeah,
Oh god.
I'm not a fan of the team, but you know what? That's just kind of Niles' personality.
He likes to pick a certain theme, like in the best ball Dynasty you guys are in. He picked or he just wants every player from the 2023 draft.
Yeah, and he won with that team.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
You
against
guys,
Fuzz.
what do you guys think of my team? Is there anything you guys like about it or don't like about it, or think I should have done different?
I'm solid. I don't have major complaints about it.
I think I probably would have gone Odunze over Myers, but that's just me.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, it's solid. I'm still mad that you took Trey McBride ahead of me. No, I like it.
Sorry, go ahead. I have one thing after.
Penix. I feel like Penix could be a steal.
I noticed that you have Henry and Flowers. How do you feel about having 2 Ravens? Does that hurt your floor at all, you think, or your ceiling?
I mean, it probably increases the floor just a little bit, but lowers the ceiling, because it's like, let's say the Ravens get ahead and they just run it with Henry, and Flowers doesn't have to do anything. Henry gets a lot of points, Flowers doesn't. Or if they fall behind, Henry gets pulled off the field, or just not only used for blocking really, and then they're just feeding Flowers to try to come back. I think it increases the floor, but like the chance that Henry and Flowers have big game, like both have a big game on the same week, is pretty low. So I don't mind it as a floor play. With Guillotine, you are going for that floor. So
yeah, the Ravens they get Buffalo week 1, so you're hoping high scoring anyway. Then you get Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City. So these first 4 or 5 weeks are going to be 30, 35 point games for the Ravens, most likely.
Yeah.
And there weren't really any other players that jumping out at you anyways. Like Mixon is a question mark. Rashi Rice, huge question mark.
Oh yeah, I would.
And you already had a
I would not.
End, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I could have let McBride fall to Hubs and taken like JSN or Chase Brown or something instead, and then got my tight end later. But other than that, yeah, I just kind of took the best value at the pick, I felt like, and
we talk about Brick's team. Brick was the one asking about a draft review. We'll just skip his team, right? Let's not give him any gas.
Go ahead. I kind of wanted ETN to fall to me, just as like since I was like kind of running back needy. I think there's like potential for him to bounce back. It's hard to say, but that running back room is very crowded.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
a
don't
brand new
really
coach,
love.
brand new
I mean,
offense. We
Lad
don't know what's going to happen. Could be
Yeah.
tank. We don't know. That's interesting.
Lad Adams and Ibuka, I don't necessarily love, especially if you're not getting Stafford week 1. Adams is kind of gross. I
Yeah.
think Bijan kind of saves his team a little bit because I don't really love Jordan Love either. And then he gets Najee, who's, I mean, who even knows if Najee's going to play at this point?
Right. There's a lot of question marks here, I feel like.
I feel like Najee
But
will
yeah.
play. But we'll see.
Then he has the curse of Noah Fart in the last round.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's like with the quarterbacks, like with Jordan Love, like the receivers are pretty much all hurt except for Golden, and then like Darnold is, on a new team. It's like, I don't know, is he gonna start off real hot week 1? I mean, it'd be cool if he does, but that is his QB2 as well, so it's like both QBs I feel like have some question marks for week 1. And then like Ibuka, he's a rookie, especially if Godwin's healthy. It's going to be Evans and Godwin out there.
And Laporta's floor is pretty low actually. Like, at least last year, he wasn't getting like a lot of targets, touchdowns here and there.
I thought year 1 Laporta was a little overhyped because he got a lot of touchdowns, and I think players that are more touchdown reliant, it's just more volatile because it's like McBride. I think McBride only got like 2 or 3 touchdowns last year, and one of them was like off a fumble from someone else, and he just jumped on it.
But
So
he
it's
just
like,
gets so many targets compared to Laporta.
yeah, so it's like he was the tight end 2 last year behind Bowers, and
it bounces back a little bit. I mean, that's like such a bad outlier.
Yeah, no, I know.
He had like 100-something catches.
Right.
Hard to imagine he doesn't get at least 5, 6, 7.
Right. What I'm saying is like he put up good points with low touchdowns last year, so he's pretty much like, unless something seriously changes, his floor is like very high, and he's due for a bounce back. Versus like Laporta had a bunch of TDs year 1, and it's like to keep that up. It's tough to keep that up.
More crowded offense with Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra, Monty, and Gibbs.
Right.
He's like a 5th piece. He's good, but he's not high floor.
Right.
I mean, I think Brooks' team is solid. Just obviously some question marks here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I do think Najee could end up being a really good pick if things do work out for Najee. It's an 8th round pick for Najee.
Yeah.
He's playing week 1 and it's the starter. That's pretty good value.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the risk there, or the price for that risk is pretty low price. 8th round.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind Narwhal's team.
I think Narwhal's team is a good team.
Pretty solid. Yeah, pretty solid draft. Very good floor.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted Javonte Williams too. Like I kept getting sniped. Like at that price, like I would have.
Every time you get sniped, just I got RB next round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the Narwhals draft. I like the first 5 picks are good. And Njoku, Flacco is likely starting for Cleveland, unless Sanders pulls some magic or something. Keeps killing it in the preseason, I guess, but it's pretty likely it's Flacco, and Flacco was really feeding Njoku back when he was on the Browns.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Stroud at that, like where he got him to, because I feel like he's probably due for a bounce back.
Yeah.
just need that O-line to hold up, and he's got some good weapons on him.
Yeah, Narwhal started a run on QBs. Stroud, Love, May, Herbert, all back to back to back.
Yeah, Stroud feels like the best of those four.
Right.
As long as he has a
And then
good O-line.
Okonkwo like that late is pretty good too, because I feel like he's still pretty solid. He's a solid tight end.
And if
He's-
Cam Ward is
we've
good,
seen
maybe
him.
he can feed
Yeah.
Jig. Yeah. A good late round pick.
Mhm.
And he got his dubs. He loves dubs.
I think he's injured though, but maybe he'll
Oh.
be better week 1. Because yeah, I think most of the Packers wideouts are hurt.
How's my draft? Good and bad. I wasn't crazy about Brees Hall in the second, but like I kind of have to take an RB here. I probably would have
Yeah.
taken James Cook if he had gotten signed when we did the draft.
Right, yeah. James Cook I was gonna fade him because I was like, I don't know.
Worth
I
the
was
risk.
just trying to avoid question marks, but yeah, James Cook looks a little better than Brees, I'd say, in hindsight. But Brees still should be getting some good work week 1. Yeah, Ted McMillan, he should get a lot of.
Week 1.
What was that?
What about what?
If Tet has a bad week 1, you're going to be really wide receiver hungry.
That's true.
That's probably the only biggest concern. I like Bo Nix. I mean, running backs are set.
Right.
You're just really hoping Tet comes out hot.
Yeah.
And only one QB is a little.
I think
Right.
I think I'll survive long enough. I can get more in the waivers throughout the weeks.
Oh yeah, it's
Obviously,
really
week
just
one.
for
If something happens,
gotta
I'm
make
screwed
it.
for sure. But
yeah,
6 weeks.
it's really just
6
week
weeks.
1. If you survive, yeah, you're fine.
I'm more concerned about my receivers than I am having just one QB for sure.
Mhm.
And I feel like
Zach-
with Ertz, like 8th round, like Jeremy Williams will probably pepper him. Like he
Oh yeah,
does.
I like the Ertz pick.
He's old, but he's reliable. Catch
Oh,
the
he
ball,
is.
fall
Yeah.
down.
Yep. That's all he needs to do.
With Huge, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Huge, wide receiver 3, with Trey Harris.
Oh
and
yeah.
Black. Maybe he'll be involved. I was like, you know what? Kind of like
He
Huge
could.
here.
I think he had a big game last year, like week 17 or 18. I think it was 18.
Okay.
I think he put up over 20, if I'm remembering.
I think he has decent.
they just
upside.
got
I'd
Allen.
rather have a Huge than like Hopkins or Hollywood Brown or
Sure, yeah.
between those guys. Huge has
Just
more
hope that he
upside.
gets some love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a solid team, solid draft.
Yeah.
Just the wideouts, like it's just McMillan, I guess, is like how much does he get used or targeted week 1?
I just feel like there's not much competition there, and like they drafted him like what 8th overall or something. Like I think he's gonna get used right away.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very, very good chance that he could.
I'm hoping for that for sure. Otherwise, I need CD
What
to
if they
be solid.
Travis Hunter on him week 1.
Oh, but what about Travis Hunter?
If they put him on a Tet week 1.
Are they playing against each other, Jags and Panthers?
Yeah.
Tet's not getting a single point.
That's gonna burn him. Good.
Oh,
It'll be interesting to see. I'm sure they'll get some work on each other. You got to imagine.
mm-hmm.
There's no one else. I mean, you're not worried about Thielen or Leggett.
Yeah. I definitely want to see. Well, I want to see Travis Hunter week 1. See how that goes. That should be exciting.
Oh yeah, Travis Hunter's gonna be really exciting to watch for sure.
So then Nick's team, you guys invited him, or he joined a couple weeks ago. The league.
Yep.
So he got a solid team. RJ
Yeah.
Harvey in the 4th. Hopefully Harvey's involved over J.K. Dobbins. Like it's still a question mark, isn't it? Like who's going to be?
I think Harvey was listed as like RB4 or 5, but
That could be troll. I don't know.
it could be
Trying to-
troll.
Yeah, Peyton trolling.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like a 50-50 Dobbins split.
Right.
Just that
The
Dobbins,
Debo.
Dobbins is the veteran. They might trust him a little bit more starting out the season.
Yeah, I imagine Dobbins is going to get most of the important carries. Goal line work for sure. I don't know.
Chase Brown is who I wanted at my pick, but then he took him. Like, oh. Chase Brown feels like a good RB.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think of his
Yeah.
quarterbacks?
Oh, Caleb and Cam Ward, a little shaky.
Yeah, correct. Caleb's is a no-go. Hard pass.
Caleb, he can put up a lot of points, but his floor is pretty low. And then Cam Ward's a big question mark.
Caleb's got a lot of weapons now. Kind of spicy.
He does.
He just has to deliver.
I would probably start Ward. I don't know if I would want to start
I would
Caleb.
start Williams for sure. No way Ward. Who's Ward throwing to?
Caleb,
It's his first game.
I think Caleb's more likely to completely lay an egg.
Nah. Cam is brand new. Do you think Cam has more rushing upside? Is that why?
Yeah, but sometimes that goes to your benefit in some facets. You get one more year of tape on Williams. I really don't like Williams at all, especially
brand new head coach. A lot of weapons.
Yeah, and
I love Ben Johnson, but
gotta go to the right settings here.
I will say, Nick did say the F word in chat. I think he was the first one this season. So I kind of like him.
Is that important?
It's not important. It's just a side note.
So he's got one tight end, two tight ends, Tucker Kraft. Okay. Yeah.
So I was just looking at Caleb's numbers. In his rookie season, week 1 and 2, he had 7 points, and then, but I mean that was his first couple weeks. But then before the bye, week 6, he put up 36 points. But then after the bye, week 7, week 8, he put up 9 points, and then 9 points, and then 6 points. So 8, 9, and 10. All less than 10 points there. And then he started like 16, 30, 32, 18, 11, 26, 6, and 12. So it seems like with was that 5 single-digit games in the 6-point passing touchdown format, the floor seems to be pretty low, at least based on last year's performances.
I think just the hope is it's a brand new coach and all new weapons. But if it was like,
Ben
if
Johnson
they had the same coaches last year and same everything, I'd be completely out. But I think the situation should get better, for sure. But obviously we need him to get better too, so that's the most important.
Right. I mean, the situation can get better, but it could take time as well. It's like,
it could.
It's like Tom Brady on the Bucks. He didn't start red hot. Right, like it took him some time to get cooking.
Who does he face week 1? Minnesota? Okay. Division match.
But that's also Tom Brady.
Yep. So yeah, aside from Nick's quarterbacks, what do you guys think? Pretty solid.
Solid. No
Tucker Kraft should be seeing plenty of targets week 1 if the wideouts are injured on Green Bay. So.
Why Puka at the 107? Are we worried? No Stafford. I don't know if I would have taken Puka.
It's a little scary. Like I would have taken Nico over Puka just because of the Stafford situation. But
I might have taken any of the running backs.
Running backs too.
And Nico.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd rather have Amon-Ra than Puka probably.
Yeah, that's a huge risk.
Like Amon-Ra feels like you just feel like there's no risk with Amon-Ra. So
how do you feel about Nico Collins?
I like him.
You guys, okay, at that spot, like
I like him.
I kind of saw some ranks, and it seems like a safe play, and I think it's his 3rd year, right? Or no?
Collins?
Yeah.
3 or 4.
No, this is his 5th year.
5th year? Oh, jeez.
He started off slow.
Yeah.
He started off slow, but he broke out.
You're just really hoping for a
23.
healthy season. If he's healthy, he's probably a wide receiver one.
Yeah, he was so
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
last year until he got hurt. He was good after he got hurt too. Yeah, he's a beast. Should we jump all the way to the very end? Look at Captain Kelp.
Oh yeah, Kelp
I-
was the
last pick of the
winner of the guillotine last year,
True.
and I believe he was at the 107 spot, the Nick spot.
Oh.
So
I know neighbors is lingering injury, so that's kind of shaky. I don't
Yeah.
like the Ridley pick. I would probably taken a running back over Ridley. I don't know. Mooney's injured. 18's tough.
yeah.
And he picked two Buccaneers, Irving and Evans. So I guess to kind of help the offense goes
Yeah.
through those two guys. Or else he's
Mhm.
got some holes.
Neighbors has that toe injury. I don't like toe injuries at all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
It seems like he's always dealt with that though, so I don't know. He'll be out there.
Yeah.
I would have taken Drake London and maybe Walker over, Neighbors and Evans. I don't know. I wouldn't have taken Evans at all if I got Bucky.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's good.
Having
take.
Bucky and Walker would be nice.
I think I'd be okay with taking Bucky and Evans, but
I guess their offense is supposed to be really good, so you just hope it works out.
but I mean, I would say in general it is a higher floor but lower ceiling. But if the team, if Baker
Struggles.
just really has an off day or something, the whole team just doesn't score any points or something, then that floor is real bad for everybody on the team. But I would definitely take London over Neighbors, for sure.
And he picked Caleb Johnson over Jalen Warren, so we'll see how that happens. Starts out the season.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather have Warren, but maybe he's thinking late
Yeah.
game with Caleb or something. I don't know.
Brock
Mhm.
Purdy. There's a lot of controversy in our Dynasty League
I
about
mean, I
Purdy.
love Purdy week one, at least against the Seahawks. It feels like a tough week one start
Yeah.
when he's got a lot of questions on. I mean, he doesn't have IU.
Purdy's
Jennings
usually
is
been pretty
hurt.
good against the Seahawks, but yeah, we'll see how it goes this year.
For a tough week one division game, it's the thing I would.
Yeah. Yeah. Seahawks
I
are looking
mean,
good too.
Dak over Purdy. Dak, I mean, maybe Stroud over Purdy.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm definitely worried about the CMC taking over, and Purdy's a little bit of a dip. He had what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't love Purdy myself.
Yeah, he's been so
Purdy,
solid,
Caleb
but
Johnson.
he's lost some weapons. Obviously, Ayuk is gone and Debo's gone. Or Ayuk is hurt anyways, but
I definitely like the number one draft over Kelp's draft. I'd rather have Chase, Cook, and Montgomery.
yeah.
Even
I
if that
don't
was
mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
you're good. Go.
Okay. Daniel Jones, the very last pick was. I mean, that might be kind of decent for value. You never know.
It's a last resort if something happens.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
a second
I mean,
QB.
I mean, ideally,
Is
he's never
Richard
going to start
Sherman
Daniel Jones. You
okay?
don't want to start Daniel Jones.
Yeah. I mean, would it shock you if Daniel Jones had a better season than like Fields or
Yeah, that would
Bryce
shock
Young? Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe not Bryce Young, but
That would shock me.
Uh,
Just because of the
shock
team
you,
and
yeah.
because of Daniel Jones. Fields, I mean, Fields
yes.
has that rushing ability. He should be pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, don't sleep on Daniel Jones' rushing ability. Only the turf monster can get him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What else?
Kelp got his Trey Harris, and then Kareem
Yeah.
Hunt, Roshan, Brenton Strange.
Trey Harris look worse now that they got Keenan. How much is on
Right.
That's true. I forgot they got Keenan in there. That hurts my QJ.
Yep.
No, I forgot about that.
Just another mouth to feed.
Yeah, it's like worst case scenario for the lad and Trey hype.
hmm
I probably would have taken Shaheed over Mooney, maybe.
Isn't Mooney hurt right now? Is that
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah.
I think Mooney's hurt.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, I think this was post draft.
I mean,
Did he
Kelp
get
could have just
hurt?
taken
Oh.
Javon Jennings. Just do a Brock Purdy Jennings stack.
Oh, maybe he
Oh, maybe
wasn't
it's
hurt
not.
during the draft. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh no, it says 10 days ago.
Okay.
It's like no timetable. Yeah.
Ooh.
Even still, I think you should have
Yeah.
taken Jawan there. Just might as well stack with Purdy. Purdy will be peppering with targets, probably.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. He got Kareem Hunt, but Caleb Johnson is one of those week one situations. How much is he really going to play?
Right. Yeah, his RB2 is a bit questionable.
I'd probably rather have Tracy.
Yeah, because Tracy's locked in,
Week
especially
one,
with the Scatabo injury.
yeah, he should get his
'Cause
volume.
Because you could always you could probably get Caleb Johnson later if he starts to pop off or something. But starting him week one, whew. Yeah,
What about Kevin's team?
Kevin.
Pretty spicy. 3 receivers of Lamar for his first 4 picks.
Oh yeah.
RB1 is
Yeah, I
Brian
like
Robinson.
Brown and Marvin and Jackson. I don't like Judy, but if Flacco's playing, you can feel comfortable with Judy.
hmm
Brian Robinson and Scatabo. At least he can start Rico if Scatabo's not there, but
Right.
yeah, I got to assume Dowdle takes, maybe 30% of the snaps in there. At least you got some hope.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Scattergo's
anyone likes
RB2.
Brian
That's
Robinson.
scary.
Robinson's been getting no love.
I think Judy was the bad pick. He should have just taken like Brian Robinson, running back right there, and then running back on his next pick.
Was a seething
Yeah,
right now.
maybe take Tracy instead of Judy.
Yeah,
And then you still get Brian Robinson. You might feel a little better.
he just bit off more than he could
Yeah.
chew.
Yeah, that's probably the move.
Like RB2 Scatterbo is a yikes. Week 1.
Yeah.
The Darren Waller landmine too.
Well, it's a late round landmine.
He's got Kate Otten. Otten
Yeah.
should be solid.
Okay, yeah, he's dealing with the hamstring thing, but he's practicing.
Oh, Otten is okay.
Tight end.
Yeah.
Hmm.
As far as you can punt tight end, I don't know. He waited till round 11
Yeah.
to get a tight end.
Yeah.
I
At
probably
least-
would have
at least
taken
they
one
got two.
sooner just because.
Mhm.
Are you really expecting to start Burden as a 5th wide receiver?
Right. It's generally it's not a bad idea to fill out your starting roster and then get the depth guys. But
Yeah. Finish off this recap. Should we do some sort of tier list?
Yeah. Totally.
I do want to talk about the Seahawks preseason game at some point and how you guys feel about it.
How about a quick tier list, and we'll do it.
sure, yeah.
Sure.
Should we? How about these tiers? Front runners, solid team, sus team, chopping block. We could pick
So I would say chopping block would be Pinball and Taylor.
yeah.
Yeah, outside of Taylor and Pinball, I mean, the biggest teams I'd be worried about would maybe be Kelp. I don't personally love Buzz's team just because his receivers are so sketchy. And then Niall's team is so old, and I didn't love Brooks' team or Zane's team.
I think it's in terms of chopping block. I guess these two.
Yeah, I think just them two on the chopping block. Yeah.
I thought there was a third one, but maybe there's not.
Mm,
Couldn't think of the other one.
I don't think so.
I mean, that's the bottom two is
Involved
pretty
Taylor, yeah.
pretty clear.
Yeah.
One of
I
them's
think the
got to
front
go.
runners is harder. It's hard to pick like the best teams. I think I would pick Narwhals. I don't know about you guys. I'd pick him as one of them because I feel like it's really solid.
Yeah, the teams I'd probably be the most shocked about getting eliminated the first couple weeks would be maybe Narwhals and H1C. I'd be surprised if he got eliminated the first couple weeks. I mean, there's a couple teams that feel strong enough where even if they don't sign anyone, they'll probably be okay.
Yeah. I can throw
Let's see.
Narwhals up here and we can think about the rest of them.
Yeah.
I mean, Taylor, I think is. Oh yeah, he's on the chopping,
chopping
block. Okay,
block.
sorry. Yeah.
I think Hub's draft is a little bit sus. I'll throw that out there. Just because of the
Like-
running backs.
Yeah.
Yeah, running backs are scary.
I'll adapt.
I throw you in
Yeah,
the sus.
Hubs in the sus sounds reasonable.
If he had if the running backs are a little bit better, then I would put you higher. Yeah.
And I think the early Mahomes pick too.
That's fair.
Should we throw Niles in the sus as well?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess his team is D's or not. Maybe it's just because he.
Is this for week 1 or is it for the whole? It's just for week 1, right?
I don't know.
Or
I wouldn't be shocked if Niles got eliminated week 1. I mean,
Mhm.
it's definitely bottom tier. After JJ, you're asking a lot of questions.
JJ is questionable right now too with the hammy.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
even
So
you stated
Oh, yeah.
Hammy's one is a little bit scary.
yeah, so maybe we just rank these for just like week 1 and then with a vague like beyond week 1. But yeah, I'd put Niles in the sus.
Any other thoughts on who goes where? I was thinking like just the league as a whole, but I guess week 1 does take a lot of emphasis, so that would.
Yeah, because teams are going to change. Teams can change a lot week to week.
Yeah.
If someone picks up like 2 or 3 studs, they could even, if they drop a lot of money, their whole team, they could go from being like a bottom team to a top team in 1 week. So
That could be temporary if they spend a lot, most of their budget.
Mhm.
Be a temporary fix. Zane's team is interesting. I don't know if it's sus. It's kind of in between. Is it solid?
What do you guys think? Solid or sus for Zane's team?
I would lean solid, but it is a little bit sus.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely agree with that.
Can you make another tier in between solid and sus and make it the Zane tier?
Almost solid.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right.
Little sus. Yeah, it's maybe he would debate it harder if he was here.
I'm sure. Are we saying Nick's team is sus because Caleb, Cam Ward, and Puka ? With Stafford, Harvey,
Yeah, definitely
question
sus.
mark. Yeah, I would say sus.
It's definitely sus or a little sus. I would agree on sus.
There's a lot of unanswered questions. I mean, for week 1 especially.
We throw the 1 HC. Should we go in order or where should we go?
Yeah, we can go in order.
One HC is he solid? We can put him in solid for now. I don't know if he's a front runner.
I'd
He's
put him at
solid.
least in solid. Yeah, I'd probably put
Yeah.
him solid. With the Shakir high ankle sprain, if Shakir was healthy, I might put him in a front runner. But with the sprain, I'd probably put him in solid.
And Ingram isn't that exciting, but I guess he hopes that he'll be a target guy for Bo next.
Yeah,
It's tight
I've
end.
heard.
I guess
He's always playing Hunter Henry.
yeah. Like Henry and Ingram don't feel that much different to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Yeah, well, exactly. You got them 5 rounds apart,
But
but
they feel like the same.
yeah, it feels about the same.
So it's like, why take Ingram there? You could have had like another receiver or running back. Could have had
Takedowns or
Ramondre or Josh Downs.
yeah, Ramondre.
Or he could have had Ibuka instead of Ingram. We'll see how it plays out.
All right. So then we have Zane. We have Brooks' team.
Yeah.
Like, have we ranked
Uh,
Brooks' team?
No, we haven't ranked it.
Solid.
Okay.
I do think it's solid. We have concerns about maybe Matthew Stafford and stuff, but in Laporte, but do you think it's a little bit sus? It's I think it's almost sus.
I think I'd put it in the Zane tier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Zane's
Jordan
tier.
Love.
Because Bijan solid, Lad with the extra with Keenan Allen coming back, maybe Lad doesn't get as
I'm not
much
too
of a
concerned
share.
about that, but I get it. I
It's
really
not
like
too
that.
concerning.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams question mark like with Puka with maybe Stafford doesn't play.
Laporta with a
And
shaky floor.
yeah, and Igbuka, who knows how much work he gets week 1, and then Love and Darnold are both
And ETN's
both
pretty
a bit
quick question mark
questionable
too.
to me. Yeah, and ETN. I think his team just has a lot of question marks on it, but
Yeah.
it's maybe slight. It's not quite sus tier though.
Yeah. There's some good stuff on there. Just some question marks.
I think Bijan helps the team a lot, which he
Yeah,
should
I think
because
if-
he's
I
the
think if-
103.
Bijan and Gibbs were switched, Zane would be solid and Brooks would be sus for sure. Having Bijan definitely helps the case.
Yeah.
Guess we already have Narwhals. We got my team. You guys think?
Solid. I think Tet's your only big question
That's
mark.
the only
so
like small sus is Ted, but I feel confident in it. We'll see though.
Well, then QJ though is kind of sus. Alex
Right.
Pierce.
yeah, you definitely have to start Tet.
So
I
it's
would
just
not
the wide receiver
use him.
3. The wide receiver 3.
I might not even be starting QJ. I can start these 4 running backs.
Yeah, I think you would want to start the 4 running backs over QJ.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, just the 4 RBs. That's right.
Try locking in solid.
Yeah, I'd go solid.
Niles is sus.
Clay
And
is at
think
least
we-
solid to me. I don't know. Clyde's maybe even higher. What
We
do you think
got-
about Clay?
3 sus in a row, and then Clyde's is solid.
Is it a
Personally.
front runner or is it just solid? We can put in solid for now and debatable after. Unless you guys have thoughts.
I question the running backs, but
That's true. The running
Henry, you can live with a hero RB with Henry being one of the top 5 obvious
I think
RBs.
there's front runner upside for sure.
I like McBride a lot. So you're getting a tight end 1, you're getting a top 5 running back, and then 3 receivers that you can live with.
There's nothing too sus. There's no real holes. It's pretty solid.
Cly and Narwhals are probably the 2 main front runner drafts. I'd
Yeah.
maybe take over my draft.
What was that?
I'd probably take Narwhals and Cly's draft
gotcha.
over mine, as opposed to, I wouldn't say sus at all.
Yeah. Pinball we already have in the chopping block. Bobcat.
Front runner.
Oh yeah. If Cat had actually drafted his team, it would be a front runner. But since the auto draft can't draft as well as Cat,
It's
3 are
it's
fine, and then
definitely at
Rice
least a little
is,
bit sus because you got Rashi, Olave.
and Murray is sus adjacent always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going sus. Just because he
are we going sus or a little sus? I'm kind of fine with a little sus. So I think he's
is
got
there a very sus?
there's sus, a little
I-
sus.
I have two
I
of them.
think if Rice plays, it's like it's almost solid, like the middle
Yeah.
tier. But if Rice doesn't play, it's sus. So I'd probably
Well,
lean
Yeah, Rice is
sus.
suspended. It's going to be real sus.
Yeah.
The
I
little
mean,
sus is
okay.
the compromise. Is that right?
I
Yeah.
need to make an argument that my team is way better than Bobcats.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, I have great receivers and like, I mean, my only weakness is really running backs right now.
Those are slots on your team that could be donuts. That's pretty scary.
It is,
I
but
would say Cat's team is more sus because, I like Nico, Jason, and Mahomes. Mahomes kind of saves it. I would way rather have Mahomes than Murray or Tua starting week 1. And if that's you take 2 bad running backs, I'm okay with that.
thank you, Tim.
I think just Bobcat has those Genty and Williams that just kind of lock down a floor. Those RB
Yeah,
spots.
we could switch Bobcat and Hubs. We didn't have the middle tier when we ranked
So
Hubs. I don't
put
think.
Hubs back in little sus too.
Oh, let's go leveling up.
Yeah, and then put Bobcat where Hubs was.
Definitely.
Yes. Take that.
Bobcat and sus.
Take that, Bobby.
Yeah, I guess we'll do.
Zach
Plus
and
Cat's tight
Hubs.
ends are pretty sus too. So
Well, plus he was
Yeah.
playing Magic during the draft, so
yeah,
I mean, you could have the auto draft you an amazing team, but it's unlikely.
yeah, it's grabbing suspended and injured boys.
It doesn't always scoop off the top though, but it tends to grab more of those.
Especially if a player's falling, it feels like.
Yeah, because like it's such a steal. All right, who's next?
Zach Daddy.
Zach
The
Daddy.
next 3 are probably all a little sus just because, Zach and Fuzz both didn't take a receiver till after the 5th. And C-Nels didn't take a running back till the 5th. So,
I'd say Zach Daddy's a little bit sus. Not sus because he got those 3 RBs that are just locking down his floor. But the receivers are definitely sus. He's got solid tight end, solid quarterback. Should we put Zach in the little sus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd put him there.
Then Fuzz. First 4 picks are really good, but then the receivers are just scraps.
yeah, I don't like Little Sus just because of his wide receivers.
It feels like he should have taken Juwan Jennings over Loveland. A little greedy with the Loveland. Guess he's rolling the dice.
Yeah.
He'll have some upside. It's just like kind of a crowded offense, and he's a rookie.
yeah, that was a homer pick right there. He loves Loveland.
I feel like Juwan will get some decent floor with targets. There's not much receivers on the Niners.
I'd probably put him in the middle tier. If his receivers were a little better, probably put him in solid.
Yeah, put him in a little sus or the
Yeah.
And seeing else. There's no way he's higher than a little sus because the running backs are great.
Yeah, same problem as Hubs. Running backs are very shaky.
Yeah, I think taking Jalen Hurts ahead of Josh Allen was a crime.
Yeah, that's definitely the worst. I wouldn't make that pick.
Yeah, it's very close. I wouldn't dock him that much for that one.
Also, it's like Garrett Wilson with the new quarterback.
New offense.
Travis Hunter, rookie. Who knows what percentage of wide receiver snaps he even plays week 1? Because like rookie wide receivers are already a question mark week 1, but a rookie wide receiver / corner week 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably put him in. The sus.
The C-Nels?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think
say
sus
more
or a little
than-
sus. Yeah.
More sus than the last two. So
Yeah.
We got Tim.
front runner for sure. No holes.
They're
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
hoping Hampton is solid week 1. He's like splitting stuff with Najee for everyone. It's not as good.
Yeah, but Pollard should get the lion's share of the snaps because of the Spears injury. So I would put Tim at solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's either Little Sus or solid. Just wide receiver 2 is Shaheed on that Saints offense. Mark Andrews, you hope, is going to do good week 1. He kind of spent a lot on him in the 5th round. I think it's a questionable solid though. Put him in there.
I'm a Hampton truther, so
Okay.
I'm a little biased.
And Kev's
Yeah,
got to
I
be.
like that pick.
Kevin's a little bit sus because of again the running back situation. Scatterboo,
Yeah.
how many
Taylor's
points is he going to get week 1?
bottom feeder.
Just throw Kevin the little sus, or is he sus? I don't know.
I think he's middle tier at lowest.
Yeah, at least he's got Lamar and all.
Yeah, he's got Lamar. Lamar goes a long way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the chart. It's kind of like like a bell curve on its side. Like the middle,
Yeah.
the middle is the tallest than the sides. Which I guess it's probably how it should be.
Yeah, it makes sense. And Kelp, well, I guess we have to put him in the front runner. It's the only spot left. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely, I don't know, a little sus.
I think with the neighbors lingering injury, and then
Caleb, week
the
1.
Caleb Johnson with like week 1 and
Mooney.
yeah, Mooney. I would put him either in the little sus or sus probably.
What do you think, Tim? I could go either way.
I'd be sus on Kelp. I don't love it.
He needs the Buccaneers to do really good. Buccaneers kind of have to carry his team. It feels like.
Yeah. If the Bucks have a bad week, his team could very well
I think
be
after
cooked.
week 1,
Yeah.
he'll know.
Yeah, I would say these rankings are mostly just for week 1 because so much can change after week 1.
Well, should we just let Narwhal stand alone at the top? Give him
Let's
some
give it to
gas
him.
for his team.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Right,
Married summer narwhals.
And the order in
Front
each tier,
runner.
we didn't order it all. We just put them in each tier.
Yeah,
so
it's not ordered.
unordered.
Yeah, looks pretty good to me.
So Taylor and Pinball, buckle your seatbelt. Hopefully you make it past week 1.
I know. Kelp's not gonna be happy that he's in the second lowest tier.
Yeah.
For Kelp because he won it all last year, so he's gonna get a chip on his shoulder, I'm sure.
That's true.
The Jawa.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those look good.
Well, and Hubs, you had some thoughts about the Seahawks preseason game?
Oh yeah, I mean, I really liked what I saw. Seems like our running games can be really good. Also, I thought Oakland looked pretty good. Not Oakland. Las Vegas looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They're going
I
back
think-
to Oakland.
Yeah. We're going back. But I think the Raiders actually might be a decent team. I liked what I saw from them too, like keeping it close.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to
Everything
take
I
from
saw.
preseason. I don't know.
Yeah. I like the run game. So I mean, the outside run game looked really good. So I think Ken Walker could have a really good season, but he's not practicing right now, so we'll see. Yeah, I had no complaints about that game. Ended in a tie.
When's their
It's
next
beautiful.
game? Is it this weekend?
Friday. Friday, I believe. I don't know who they play.
Yeah, it's the Chiefs Hawks.
Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Friday at 7 p.m.
Nice.
Any
Yeah,
other thoughts about the
I didn't watch any of the
preseason?
preseason. I'm just waiting for the regular season to start.
I
Yeah.
watched some highlights, but Hubs, what did you think of Genty 3 carries -1 yards?
Yeah, that was a little I don't know. I don't know whether to be scared or what. I'm not gonna buy too much into that.
Yeah,
He'll
no.
figure it out. Well,
Oh,
it's funny because in a dynasty league I have the 102, and it's an IDP, and I've
Mhm.
told you guys about this before. And Travis Hunter will get IDP points, so like Jonty might fall to me. So I'm like,
Oh,
ugh.
yeah.
Yeah. Not sure what to think about that. I'm not looking too much into that. I don't know. I need Tim's opinion on Jonty.
I mean, the Raiders' O line's going to be bad. I think that's the biggest worry.
You think you'd rather have like Hampton at the 102 instead of Jonty?
For a
Or
redraft you're talking about, or a dynasty?
oh, this is Dynasty, yeah.
Yeah, Dynasty, yeah, you probably still want JNT.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in win now mode. I've swindled my way to the 102.
I don't think you really could be mad with either. I mean, if you want to go crazy and take Hampton, I like Hampton a lot, so it's fair either way, especially if you don't believe in the Raiders.
Uh,
JNT's definitely going to get a ton of carries. I mean, he could get 250, 300 carries easy.
Yeah, off the
But
bat.
if he's averaging 3-4 yards a carry, it's not all that awesome.
Yeah.
And
I also wonder if it's like, is the Seahawks D line just really good? Like I don't know. Well, we'll have to see.
Hopefully.
and if you do plan on taking Hampton over Ashton Genty, you probably should try to trade down a spot if you can, just because you could get some. Because most people have Genty ranked over Hampton, so
Yeah.
taking him with the 102, assuming that Hunter gets picked at the 101. Yeah, it seems like you're losing out on some potential value.
Yeah. No, it's the draft is this Saturday, so I have a lot to think about, but
Mhm.
yeah. We'll figure it out.
How much do you think Najee's really going to play with the eye injury? If you're in win now mode, I think Hampton might have a better season
Yeah.
this season, at least.
And the Chargers line is pretty solid, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
they should have a pretty solid O line.
Yeah.
Might be a hero home run move taking Hampton over Giante, but that's what it's all about, baby.
Yeah, but again, I would recommend trying to trade down one if
Yeah.
yeah, because someone
Find
might
someone who really wants Janty.
someone might pay the 103 plus a late first or something, like the 103 plus the 112 for the 102.
Even if
Something
you
like
get
that.
a third or a second, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, guess who
you're
has the
already going to
103 in
take
that league?
Hampton.
Do you have
Yeah.
it?
Oh no.
Oh,
Brooke has the 103 in that league.
okay.
So I'll have to do business with him, which he's a good trader, but
I see.
he's always skeptical trading with me.
He's probably just like, why are you trying to trade?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that makes it a bit tougher. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it'll be a fun draft. Plus we have like the IDP draft
Mhm.
that same day, so it'll be a good day.
Oh, you have a separate IDP draft?
Yeah, because we're adding IDP to the league.
Right.
So
That's
we're
cool.
drafting 2 rounds. Yeah. Anyways, I have nothing else to say about the Hawks or my draft.
That was a fun draft. Looking forward to see how the season plays out.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Exciting. So we got preseason waivers in 2 weeks or something. And
Yeah, just the Wednesday before.
then after the first game, waivers will be in Madhouse. That'll be exciting.
Oh, yeah. That first blind bid.
Mhm.
Well, there'll be one before the season. But the first one after, like, the first team is cut, it's going to be
When the first
spicy.
goodie bag hits the waivers.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be exciting.
No, this year I'm dialed in on my bids. First year I was going way over the top. Second year I was
Who was it you spent a
low
lot on?
balling.
Was it like a tight end or something?
Oh,
It was
yeah, Hawkinson.
Hawk for 850, right?
Oh.
Yeah, and then he had like one good week, and I thought I was like the smartest man alive, and and then I didn't last much longer.
That's tough.
It's brutal.
I love the big spenders. Didn't someone do 1,000 on Tyreek? That Taylor?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yes,
Spicy.
I'm pretty sure it was Taylor.
oh man. I the only 1,000 bid I remember is year 1. It was Zach Daddy with Stephon Diggs,
Yeah.
but there could have been another 1,000, but I don't remember it.
Well, at least we don't have to deal with a sonic wall.
Oh, what happened with that?
Oh, Brooke, like he was in the drive-through at Sonic, and he lost service because there's this huge Sonic wall at Sonic, and he couldn't get Bucky Irvin.
Because there was a wall? Or wait, what?
Yeah, like the wall like stopped his service or something,
Oh,
like his
that's
phone
crazy.
service. Yeah,
Wow.
He just had to draft and drive.
yeah, he just had to get that slushy. It was all for a slushy.
Wow. Cool. All right. I guess we can wrap things up. Good chats. We can
Cool.
share the pod and the channel and the tier list. Get people's reactions. No, I mean,
Oh,
there's zero
yeah.
bias in this tier list. Like me, Clyde, Tim, and the solid. There's no bias here. All
There's no
factual-
bias.
Factual tier list, yeah.
Hey, we put Hubs in the middle tier. We originally put him in the sus, so.
Yeah.
I made my case.
And those in the sus, they weren't here to make their case, so they stay in the sus
Yeah.
and the little sus. But all those below us, they'll have to beat us in the tournament or in the league, and they'll get the last laugh.
Exactly.